Hello and welcome. I'm Dave Jones, President of the Pennsylvania Emergency Health Services Council. Today, I have the distinct honor of serving as your Master of Ceremonies for the presentation of the 2020 Pennsylvania State EMS Awards. The selection of this year's award recipients and tonight's ceremony is a joint project of the Pennsylvania Department of Health, Bureau of EMS, and the Pennsylvania Emergency Health Services Council. The awards nomination process is peer-driven. Individuals and agencies are nominated each year based on their extraordinary service to the community and Pennsylvania's EMS system. Today, we are pleased to deliver 9 awards that showcase both individual and agency-level accomplishments. These professionals and organizations represent the best our system has to offer and clearly illustrate why Pennsylvania's EMS system is among the best in the nation. For each award, we will take a few moments to tell you about the award and the individual or group being honored. As this year's awards have gone virtual due to large group gathering restrictions, award recipients have already received their physical award. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the recipients of the 2020 Pennsylvania State EMS Awards.
The BLS Practitioner of the Year Award honors an emergency medical responder or emergency medical technician who has contributed significantly to the development and growth of emergency medical services in Pennsylvania as a leader, mentor, or researcher. This year's award is sponsored by Stat Medevac. This year's award recipient is EMT Joy Byler from Big Valley Ambulance in Mifflin County. Joy has been responding as an EMT for over 30 years and has been the EMS captain and president of the organization for the last several years. As a small volunteer organization, Big Valley Ambulance does not have the funds to pay for an operational supervisor, nor do they have the staffing that is able to cover the behind-the-scenes duties of a rural ambulance service. Joy seems to do it all. She does the schedule, makes sure the ambulances are ready to respond, deals with the staff and all that goes on with that. Joy is part of every ambulance committee and is also an officer with the Seven Mountains EMS Council. She meets with local businesses to ensure her service is providing the best care possible. While doing all of these duties, Joy also responded to over 18% of the agency's calls in 2019. I am sure that every member of the Big Valley Ambulance Service would agree Joy is the glue that keeps them together and is the reason why BVA is able to continue providing care to the community. During the height of the initial COVID-19 crisis, Joy was able to ensure the crews had enough PPE and every staff member was fit tested and trained to use it. To date, no staff member has been out on medical leave due to COVID-19. While Joy is old school in her training, she has kept up to date and made sure that BVA was providing the most up-to-date treatment protocols. In recognition of her efforts to advance emergency medical services in her community and her dedication to EMS, we are pleased to present the 2020 BLS Practitioner of the Year Award to EMT Joy Byler. The ALS Practitioner of the Year Award honors an advanced life support provider who has contributed significantly to the development and growth of advanced life support systems in Pennsylvania as a leader, mentor, or researcher. This year's award is sponsored by Stat medevac. This year's award recipient is paramedic Nathan Shorter from Lancaster EMS in Lancaster County. Nate came to Lancaster EMS in 2010 as a volunteer EMT and has moved up the ranks over the past 10 years, currently serving as a lieutenant with the organization. As lieutenant, Nate is held to a higher standard and is responsible at times to run a busy EMS agency. His ability to coordinate and operate a high-functioning, high-volume EMS agency is impressive. Nate is a champion for his patients, his peers, and EMS. The amount of people and EMS providers that Nate has impacted directly and indirectly is incredible and immeasurable. Nate is an outstanding clinician and role model. Nate is engaged, aggressive in his treatment modalities, and progressive in his care. Nate's personality is a perfect fit for EMS providers as he is down-to-earth, pleasant, positive, warm, and genuine. Nate works to improve the EMS system and each provider he engages every day and on every call. Nate did not start his journey to leave a legacy. However, his work, his ethics, and the ability to meet people where they are has left a legacy that will soon not be forgotten. EMS needs a lot more Nathan Shorters. Nate has championed several projects over the years and is very engaged and active in peer counseling and chairs Lancaster's EMS Peer Support Group. Nate also chairs the Lancaster EMS Honor Guard. Some of Nate's other responsibilities include training for his platoon, performance improvement committee, paramedic preceptor, field training officer, CPR instructor, EVOC instructor, and ancillary faculty instructor for Pennsylvania College of Health Sciences. In recognition of his dedication to the community and his profession, we are proud to present the 2020 ALS Practitioner of the Year Award to paramedic Nathan Shorter.
The EMS Communications Award honors an individual or group who has made a significant contribution to the advancement of emergency medical dispatch, EMS communication systems planning and administration, or management of a crisis situation which led to the improvement of an emergency incident. This year's award is sponsored by Allegheny Health Network Pre-Hospital Care Services. This year's award recipient is Sherry Spiker. Sherry has been a telecommunicator for Mifflin County Communications Center for more than 20 years. She has been an EMD instructor throughout her employment and has trained many new telecommunicators. Sherry is an excellent dispatcher and knows her job well. She has also been an EMT for at least 25 years. About 1 year prior to being hired, Sherry lost her 22-month-old son in a drowning incident, which makes her job a little more stressful when a call comes in for a child, but she handles it well and deals with it after the call is complete. For her outstanding performance and professionalism, we are proud to present the 2020 EMS Communications Award to Sherry Spiker. The EMS Educator of the Year Award honors an individual who has contributed significantly to the development and growth of emergency medical services education in Pennsylvania. This year's award is sponsored by Harrisburg Area Community College. This year's award recipient is David Lindell. There are few EMS professionals in Western Pennsylvania that have not attended an educational program initiated, developed, assisted, or led by David Lindell. Dave has been an EMS provider, educator, and mentor in Western Pennsylvania for over 40 years, including time with Freedom House Ambulance and as one of the first members of Pittsburgh EMS. In that time, Dave functioned at almost every level of clinical care, including paramedic, flight paramedic, educator, professor, and pre-hospital care coordinator. He has held an impressive array of administrative and managerial positions in those years, always guiding and developing providers through dedicated oversight and continued effort to improve the quality of care and abilities of those with whom he worked. It is as a teacher, however, that Dave has demonstrated his passion for EMS. For decades, he has been a tireless educator, ensuring that providers have the most up-to-date information on almost every aspect of clinical care. He personally instructs numerous classes, including ACLS, PALS, PHTLS, ASLS, BCLS, EMT, AEMT, and paramedic. Not stopping with standardized classes, Dave has developed a myriad of continuing education courses on almost every aspect of pre-hospital medicine, including advanced airway care, advanced stroke care, capnography, pharmacology, environmental diseases, infectious disease, cardiology, and trauma care. Dave's tireless commitment for quality pre-hospital education, care, and the improvement of providers is a lifelong quest that he has selflessly dedicated himself to. We are a better serving EMS community because of Dave's steadfast dedication. In recognition of his dedication to quality education for emergency medical services, we are proud to present the 2020 EMS Educator of the Year Award to David Lindell.
The David J. Lindstrom EMS Innovation Award honors the lifetime achievement of one of the organizers of the Pennsylvania Emergency Health Services Council, who is recognized for his leadership skills, innovative thinking, and meaningful actions which improved Pennsylvania's EMS system. This award is made possible as a result of a philanthropic gift from Mr. Peter Weiss, who is retired teleprocessing systems engineer from Penn State University. This year's award recipient is Dr. Alvin Wong from Montgomery County. Dr. Wong has been instrumental in enhancing the EMS system in Montgomery County. Dr. Wong has consistently led clinical advancements and supported provider development through expanded pre-hospital care as a pilot site for multiple pre-hospital projects, ensuring accurate clinical oversight and detailed quality improvement review to identify areas of improvement and success. He is hands-on, being one of several pre-hospital physicians making themselves available for emergent response during unusual or high-profile EMS responses as part of the county's physician response team. He is very active with the Montgomery County EMS Council, the Council's Medical Advisory Committee, and the PEHSC Medical Advisory Committee, where he presently serves as co-chair. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Dr. Wong has worked tirelessly to ensure that all first responders, especially EMS, were safe and had the knowledge and equipment to respond effectively. Beginning in January and continuing today, Dr. Wong has been involved in the planning and response to the pandemic. Dr. Wong co-developed and assisted with implementing the emergency medical dispatch screening questions for acute febrile illness. This procedure was in place before the first positive case in the county and enabled first responders who have an early warning that the patient they were about to encounter was displaying symptoms consistent with a disease that was prevalent in other countries, and the patient reported symptoms and/or traveled to one of those identified hotspots. He was directly responsible for the early testing of first responders that were known to be exposed, advocating for test kits and testing to alleviate responder concerns and reassurance to quarantine so not to expose others. With the Department of Public Safety, he assisted in building a self-reporting form for first responders to assist responders with case and contact information to keep responders as safe as possible. Dr. Wong worked from the EOC daily and participated in discussions on a minute-to-minute basis concerning policies,
personal protective equipment, alternate care sites, and safety concerns for first responders, staff, and residents at skilled nursing facilities. He worked with the County Office of Public Health and the County Commissioners to expedite the plan for community-based testing sites and always pressed for first responders to be able to get priority testing. In addition, he pressed to obtain testing data to protect first responders. Dr. Wong provided direct leadership and also worked closely on data analysis to provide valuable information about COVID-19 and what areas were affected and how quickly it was spreading within the county. He advocated for public safety and EMS staff with tracebacks for first responders to provide the most current information available to keep responders safe. Dr. Wong has elevated the profile of pre-hospital medicine in Montgomery County and southeastern Pennsylvania. In recognition of his innovative thinking to ensure the highest quality of EMS care in his community and serving as a model for Pennsylvania, we are pleased to present the 2020 David Lindstrom EMS Innovation Award to Dr. Alvin Wong.
The Dr. George Moorkirk Memorial Outstanding Contributions to EMS Award is in memory of Dr. George Moorkirk, past president of PEHSC and a leader in clinical care at Lehigh Valley Hospital. Dr. Moorkirk played a pivotal role in the development of the Commonwealth's EMS system as a medical director, mentor, and visionary. This award honors an individual or organization that has provided a significant contribution to EMS in Pennsylvania in the area of system or agency development, clinical advancement, professional development, research, or technical rescue. This year's award is sponsored by Penn Medicine, Lancaster General Health. This year's award recipient is Leo Scacia from Chester County. Leo has had a significant impact on the development of the EMS system in Chester County, southeastern Pennsylvania, and across the Commonwealth for almost 40 years. As EMS director at Brandywine Hospital, Leo has served as Chester County EMS Council President, Task Force member, instructor trainer, preceptor, mentor, and most importantly, leader. Leo is someone you want involved when you are dealing with an important issue. Just watch Leo walk into a room of providers, a firehouse, police station, accident scene, or hospital. Smiles erupt. These smiles reflect the respect and admiration for this leader, who has the unique ability to lead from the head and heart. He exudes the spirit that facilitates collaboration, innovation, and excellence. Leo has been recognized for his efforts in Chester County with the Margaret Hoover Brigham Award and President's Award. While Leo is exceptional with his impact on EMS system development, he is equally as respected for his compassion and ability to assure that focus not only is made towards patient care, but also to those providing that care. Leo is a provider's provider, making sure that the needs of the caregiver, whether a bystander, first responder, or ER physician, are looked after. He is the leader that makes that phone call or unannounced visit after a bad call, tough firehouse election loss, or job change, making sure that the health and well-being of the provider is a priority. Committed to excellence, integrity, and quality care, Leo Scacia is an outstanding representative of what this award recognizes. In recognition of his 40 years of dedicated service to the community and tireless advocacy for EMS, it is our distinct honor to present the 2020 Dr. George Moorkirk Memorial Award to Leo Scacia.
The Amanda Wirtz Memorial EMS for Children Award is given in memory of Amanda Elizabeth Wirtz, daughter of Patrick and Elizabeth Wirtz Evans. Amanda was a beautiful child with special health care needs who passed away in 2001 at the age of 14, and his parents were both active EMS providers in Pennsylvania for many years. The award honors an individual who has made a difference in the lives of children in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania in accordance with the mission of the EMS for Children program. This year's award is sponsored by Quantum EMS.
This year's award recipient is Jeffrey Meyer. Emergency Medical Services District Chief Jeffrey Meyer began with the Pittsburgh Bureau of EMS on November 12, 1985. He advanced through the ranks from paramedic to crew chief and finally to district chief. Jeff is a model provider for EMS. He is well respected and accountable. He cares about his crew and about the patient. He is known for his vast knowledge, dependability, and his compassion on the job. Chief Meyer recently facilitated the process for Pittsburgh EMS to achieve the expert level of Pennsylvania's Pediatric Voluntary Recognition Program. This process took several years of planning and effort to meet the program's criteria while operating within a large metropolitan city public agency. Jeff was also recognized as being the department's Pediatric Emergency Care Coordinator. The Office of Mayor William Peduto declared July 2, 2020 as Jeffrey M. Meyer Day, recognizing his unending dedication to the residents of Pittsburgh. District Chief Meyer had been battling pancreatic cancer for the past 2 years, but continued working diligently for the city. Chief Jeffrey Meyer peacefully passed away in the early morning hours of July 6, 2020. In recognition to his dedication to Pennsylvania's children, we are very proud to present the 2020 Amanda Works Memorial EMS for Children Award to Jeffrey Meyer. Congratulations.
The Pennsylvania EMS Agency of the Year, Small Agency Division, award honors an EMS agency with a call volume of less than 5,000 annually for their contribution to the development and growth of quality pre-hospital care within their community by demonstrating a consistent pattern of timely care delivery, working cooperatively with surrounding EMS agencies, and by supporting professional development activities for its providers. This year's award is sponsored by Penn State Health Highmark. This year's award recipient is Cranberry Township EMS, Cranberry Township, Butler County. Cranberry Township EMS is a step above the rest when it comes to emergency and non-emergency response and treatment, community outreach, EMS education, and also preparedness. In 2019, CTEMS answered more than 4,000 calls for service within the communities of Cranberry Township, Seven Fields Borough, and New Sewickley Township in southwest Butler and east central Beaver County. While not out responding to calls, Cranberry is also proud of the fact that they trained more than 300 people in both certified and hands-only CPR. They also helped parents install more than 250 car seats correctly, and also performed 32 safe landings visits. The Safe Landings program is one of the only community medicine pediatric programs in the entire country. CTEMS also attended more than 100 community events and touched over 5,300 people in their local communities. It was a busy year for Cranberry Township EMS on all fronts, but one of the highlights occurred on November 9, 2019. This is when CTEMS held their annual Save a Life Saturday, which is a survivors reunion this year of not more than one, not two, but 3 survivors of cardiac arrest. This event allowed EMS staff to reunite with survivors and also their families, making it clear that EMS saves lives and makes a difference for the patient as well as their families. Cranberry Township EMS truly epitomizes what an EMS agency should be:
a lot more than just taking people to the hospital. In recognition of their outstanding service to the community and dedication to excellence, we are pleased to present the 2020 EMS Agency of the Year Award to Cranberry Township EMS. Congratulations. The Pennsylvania EMS Agency of the Year Large Agency Division Award honors an EMS agency with a volume in excess of 5,000 calls annually for their contribution to the development and growth of quality pre-hospital care within their communities by demonstrating a consistent pattern of timely care, working cooperatively with surrounding EMS agencies, and by supporting professional development activities for its providers. This year's award is sponsored by Jefferson Health. This year's award recipient is Northwest EMS Incorporated. The organization serves northwestern Lancaster County along with areas of southern Lebanon and Dauphin counties. Northwest EMS Incorporated, located in Elizabethtown, PA, is observing its 20th anniversary. Created in 2000 through a merger of the Northwest Advanced Life Support Unit and the Elizabethtown Fire Department Ambulance, Northwest has a volunteer board of directors drawn from the communities it serves. Northwest EMS provides ALS and BLS services from 4 stations to its 173 square mile service area and 11 municipalities in Lancaster County, and 2 each in Dauphin and Lebanon counties. Northwest fielded more than 7,800 emergency dispatches in 2019. It provides 24/7 coverage from all stations with 40 full-time, 35 part-time, and 6 volunteer staff. Community education includes classes in basic first aid, CPR, stop the bleed, farm and home safety, fall risk and prevention, concussion awareness and prevention, poisoning and chemical dangers, and many more. Northwest EMS also provides informational sessions for schools and civic clubs. They also have achieved and maintained master-level status in the EMS for Children Pediatric Voluntary Recognition Program. In addition to providing in-house continuing education, Northwest also offers scholarships to EMTs who are pursuing paramedic education, and also to high school graduates who are pursuing careers in healthcare. In cooperation with other agencies, Northwest formed a working group for response to the COVID-19 pandemic. They also provided a pre-shift checklist for local police departments. Northwest EMS formed an accountability group of local municipal officials so it could report on its emergency services, also answer questions, and help secure funding from the municipalities. For its outstanding service to the community and dedication to the advancement of EMS in Pennsylvania, we are pleased to present the 2020 EMS Agency of the Year Award to Northwest EMS Incorporated. Congratulations.
On behalf of the Pennsylvania Emergency Health Services Council, thank you for joining us today to recognize these credible professionals for the incredible work they do every day. We would also like to express our appreciation to this year's award sponsors: Penn Medicine Lancaster General Health, Penn State Health, Stat Medevac, Harrisburg Area Community College, Mr. Peter Weiss, Jefferson Health, Quantum EMS, and Allegheny Health Network Pre-Hospital Care Services. Before we go, I would like to take one more moment to recognize our 2020 Pennsylvania State EMS Award recipients.